Oke, oke semua suka nama gue Ricky. Sekarang kita di balik lagi paranoia. Gue rasa ini bakal jadi part terakhir. Gue rasa karena gue ingat ini dikit lagi pengen habis dan kayaknya gue pengen di game ini ada dua ending. Gue tahu karena gue emang di game sebelumnya juga ada dua ending. Dan gue rasa gue bakalan ngambil dua semua ending gitu. Jadi bad ending dulu baru good ending gitu. So ya, ya sebelumnya gue balik kan. Shinji, open, please open up. Ah, no, stay away, just stay away. Oke, kita ngetes aja semuanya. Gue nggak tahu harus bersembunyi di mana. Kamar mandi udah. Aduh kaget gue. Oke. So bukan di situ. Nggak asik loh. Di mana dong? Sini. Kalau masih ketahuan, gue nggak tahu harus ngumpet di mana. Berarti antara kota Sui atau enggak kamar mandi. Oke, berhasil. It's morning now. Thank goodness. Why did Mr. Miura put me back here? Why didn't he say anything? Sure enough, he didn't believe me, naturally. If it weren't happening to me, I'm sure I won't either. But I wish he would have made it clearer that I was a bother. Then I wouldn't try to rely on him. It sure does hurt, knowing so clearly that I've been this. Iya, lu dihianatin tuh sakit banget tau gak? Tapi ternyata nggak dihianatin. Ntar lihat aja deh. This is the key that was in the well. I forgot I still had it. I think the only door still locked is the one in the entryway. I wonder what room that could be. Iya, day 6. Ini hari terakhir gue rasa sih. Kita save dulu. Oke. Gue di atas ya. It's dark. Itu dangerous to go ahead like this. Oh, now what? You know, now what? Something written on the wall. I can see it behind the stuffed animal. So, kayaknya itu sih berhubungan dengan 2 LNYZ 4. 2 LNYZ Z4. Komputer di mana ya? Mati lah, habis-habisin baterai aja lu. 2 LNY gimana ya? Gue lupa di mana sih? Ininya laptopnya yang Yuriko itu. Ini kan 2 LNY Z4. 2 LNY Z4. There's only one file, diary. I visited gynecologist today. The doctor gave me a big smile and told me the infertility treatment must have worked. Apparently, I had 2 months pregnant. I was so happy. I called him during work without thinking. Thankfully, he was just as glad. I should contact my sister soon too. Oh, okay. I went to my sister's house and told her the news. So enough, she looked displeased. She accused me of having kids just so my rich husband wouldn't desert me. I'm not sure when she come to hate me so much. It must have been mom and dad dads. And to think, I'm grateful to her more than anyone for raising me. I was half driven out of my sister's house, but little Mickey come up to me and whisper, "Congrats." It made me really happy. I've been making lots of stuffed animals lately. Dad, and clothes for the baby. I want to meet them soon. With a boy a baby. He make not one stuffed animal. I could give them to kids in the neighborhood instead. I hadn't felt any movement in a little while. I had an ultrasound and the baby wasn't moving at all. I never heard his first cry. He was a boy who looked just like his father. There was a funeral and a cremation. I'm scared to talk to him now. I'm suddenly he called me a killer because it's my fault the baby died. My sister laughed at me over the phone. A thoughtless, brazen woman like you couldn't be parent anyhow. So it's for the best, that's what she said. Oh my god, she's a bitch. He laughed. I can move forward if you're with me. I wanted to raise a happy family with you, but you've gone insane. So he said, and so he left. All I have left is the house. The neighbors are spreading rumor that I'm a killer, even though the newspaper on TV say I am. So the stuffed animal I'm suing, everyone has it out for me. I'm surrounded by people who hate me. Everyone out to kill me. I lock all the room. I hid all the keys. I talked to my sister and she called me crazy. A crazy person who should die. Even Mickey told me to die. I think I should die too. Ya, gua rasa si kakak apa tantenya Mickey ini dia punya penyakit apa sih sebutnya gua nggak tahu apa karena si Mickey ini dia sebenarnya nggak benci, jadi si Mickey nggak pernah ngomong dia ingin mati atau dan lain-lain gitu, jadi gua rasa dia punya imajinasi yang penyakit dari imajinasi itu gitu kan, berpikir aduh si Mickey pengen gue mati dan lain gitu, tapi sebenarnya enggak gitu. I wanted to die, jump and broke my leg. People in blue clothes caught me. Then people in white clothes can't find me. I finally made it out of the white building. Now it's my only chance. If I'm too slow, I'll be killed. Drops will be in the storeroom. Okay, so Tante. From the day of the stillbirth to the day she killed herself, I hardly meet Auntie. I only heard from Mom that she gone mad. I didn't go to visit her. Mom stopped me, telling me as soon, so I didn't have the courage. But still, I wanted to see her, so I came to this house that day, and then dia gantung diri kan ya. I didn't know until I read her diary how Auntie slowly lost her mind and Claude just then. I never said you should die. Even Mom might have discouraged you, but she never said to die toh. Si tantenya Mickey ini dia ada penyakit. Cara nyebutnya gimana sih? Pokoknya ada di tulisan gue kasih. Jadi dia punya pikiran-pikiran aneh, imajinasi yang aneh gitu, bahwa ya ngertilah sindrom apa gitu disebutnya. I didn't, did I? I'm sure I won't have. Really? I really didn't say it. What did I say to Auntie? What did I talk about with Auntie? How did I treat her? What kind of person was she? What did Auntie face look like? No, that was fresh when she died. No, I didn't want to remember that. That's right. Whenever I try to think about Auntie, I always picture this face. That's why I tried not to think about her. Auntie liked to sew. She was good at piano. She liked to read. She was kind to me. Her niece. I know information like that. But Auntie face forsworn what we talk about. What we did? I can't recall any memories. This isn't right. I should have lots of memories, but I can't remember a single thing. Is it because I never talk about her? I'm sure I've forgotten something really important about Auntie. What is it? Remember, what day I think of Auntie, Oke, sorry, gue baru sadar suara gue kecil dari tadi tuh. Oke, sekarang kita ketemu dengan Shinji. Mr. Miura. Hello, thanks for the last night. So, how did it go? Nothing happened, I assume. Sure enough, you don't believe me. Huh? I'm not really surprised that you don't believe me, but still, why would you be so awful as to take me back here in my sleep? Mr. Nakamura, tell me if I'm bothered. You could have just told me, but it's just too cruel. Inside, you're looking at me, thinking I'm saying weird things because I'm depressed, and just pretending to be helpful. Mr. Nakamura, please calm down. What? Are you going to make fun of me again? Calm down, please. Didn't you tell me you were going home by yourself last night? Huh? Don't you remember? You woke up in the middle of the night and said you'd be fine to go home. Kasur... Oh, enggak. Tidur di lantai. Kalau yang di remake original, si cowok tidurnya di sofa. Mr. Nakamura, what's the matter? Oh, do you need to use the toilet? I'll be fine now. I'm going back home. That was rather sudden. It's late at night. You should stay. Even if it's just across the street, it's dangerous. It's fine after all. It is my house. Dia kesurupan itu. Gatel banget. Is he okay? Well, if she says it's fine, I suppose it's fine. Pas lo ngikutin Shinji, tapi lo tetap cowok sih. That can be. I didn't do that. I was sleeping all last night. Mr. Nakamura. There's something I wish to say about this monster and these events. I don't think you're lying, Mr. Nakamura. However, I can believe that there are a monster in this house. If you were chased by a monster nightly, you expect some trace to be left, but as far as I saw looking yesterday, there was nothing of the sort. I also descended into the well, and there was no cave there, nor the hole you said you opened. That can't... It's true. So I start thinking, could the monster you saw and the event you experienced all be a hallucination or delusion? Hallucination? Delusion? Where does your depression come from? It may be your mother hysteria, or perhaps the stress of work. Or perhaps it is a sense of guilt with regard to Misaki. Guilt? Toward my own? Misaki became ill from the guilt of causing her child to die. She heard things, developed a persecution complex, wonder and scream strangely. Jadi si Miki dia juga punya penyakit ini. Sama, keturunan kayak dari tantenya, penyakitnya itu jadi keturunan gitu. Perhaps it is same for you. Are you seeing strange things out of guilt for not saving Misaki? That's not right. It was an hallucination. I couldn't imagine it. But is there any other explanation? If you really are hallucinating, you need to be seen at the hospital. Not to disturb you, but I just don't want you to end up like Misaki did. Please leave. It's my problem. I handle it myself. Mr. Nakamura! Tell me please, what do you really think is going on? Nah, di sini kita suruh milih. Kalau misalkan dapat bad ending, itu adalah yang paling bawah. It's just a delusion. Tapi kalau good ending, they are really a monster. So kita pilih yang bad ending dulu, abis itu baru good ending. Maybe you're right, Mr. Miura. Maybe it's delusion. I never quite considered it. I go to the hospital tomorrow. I feel like my depression is only going to get worse too. I'm glad you understand. I hope you get better soon. Excuse me. If anything happens, I come running. Running. Yes, it's just hallucination. That monster can't possibly exist. I go to hospital tomorrow for sure, and I should take my pills for today. Oke, kita ke sini. Dia makan banyak obat. I'm out of pills. It's okay, maybe you need it for now, but I go to the hospital tomorrow and get myself checked. And I'm sure my fear and anxiety will get taken care of. It'll be okay. Hello? Oh, Mickey, are you okay? What? You told me there was a problem and you wanted to go home. Did you take care of it? And what was it, anyway? If you can't talk about it, tell me. Mickey, what is it? Are you crying? It's nothing. I was just a little lonely. Sorry for acting strange the other day. I see, that's fine, I suppose. Call if anything comes up. Well then. I can tell her I'm hallucinating. If I do, she's definitely going to berate me like she did Auntie. If I go to the hospital and get treated, I'm sure I can go back to life as normal, I'm sure. Oh, Mickey, kasian banget. Duh, gatal banget kaki gue. It's okay. It's no monster. This really isn't. I realize it's all in my head, so I won't show a monster anymore. It's okay, it's okay. Crying? I'm hearing things. There isn't really a voice because it's just me in this house. I'm just hearing things like, I must be right. So kalau nggak salah di bawah. This wasn't where I heard a voice from. Di mana? Singkat gue sih di situ. Di original ya. No. This isn't real. I'm just imagining it. Yes, it's a delusion born from my girl. Because I let Auntie. I let her die. If I had helped her, Auntie wouldn't have killed herself. I killed my aunt. It was my fault. It was my fault, Auntie. This fantasy. This isn't real. This isn't real. So di bad ending si Mickey mati. Dia mati gantung diri. Belum ditranslate kan? Novelist Miki Takamura dies mysteriously, discovered by neighbor. Diketahuan oleh neighbor, tetangganya, yaitu si Shinji. Got one all over her body, suspect suicide. Shinji ngamuk kan. Gue baru lihat di original nggak ada kayak gini. Gue baru lihat ini. Di original nggak ada kayak gini. Shinji, ayo, gue pengen lihat Shinji. Iya, kita ngeliat Shinji. Di original nggak kelihatan si Shinji. This role. Come to think of it, I worked down here with Miss Takamura. It still doesn't feel real. We talked just a few days ago. I can't believe Miss Takamura gone. Suicide is just unthinkable. She was so covered in blood. I sooner believe it was a monster doing. But if she was under enough doors, maybe she could have taken to extreme self-harm. If it was suicide, why didn't I show more concern for Miss Takamura? She told me all about her hardship, and I totally think it a delusion. I didn't consider her feelings. I left Miss Takamura to die. If I help her, surely she will not have. Because of me, Miss Takamura. Oh, gue ngerti. Jadi gara-gara, maybe it's my imagination. Gue ngerti. Jadi emang monster itu sebenarnya nggak ada ya. Itu monster itu muncul karena mereka stres dengan merasa bersalah, tau gak? Jadi kan kayak si Miki itu auntinya meninggal dan dia merasa bersalah karena dia harusnya coba dia kalau dia datang lebih cepat, pasti dia bisa menolong si auntinya ini, Misaki gitu. Dan sekarang Shinji itu merasa bersalah dan dia mulai merasa penyakit dihantui gitu. Dan iya, itu benar-benar bagus. Di original nggak ada scan ini, serius nggak ada scan ini, cuma ada scan koran, udah end. Tapi di sini kita ngeliat Shinji dan itu benar-benar bagus banget. Oke, gue lihat peraturannya. Kalau lu pengen merekam game ini, lu harus ngeliat kreditnya, kasih lihat kredit, nggak boleh dipotong. Jadi ya abis lihat kredit kita langsung ke good ending. End, oke. Oke, so kita load. Yes. Gue lupa passwordnya mana ya. Oke, gue harusnya ini lagi. Oke, ntar kita langsung ketemu aja di sana ya. Oke, so kita dari pilihan bawah, sekarang kita ke good ending. There's really a monster. I can't even consider that it's just hallucination or delusion. You can only say that because you haven't seen it yourself. It really is a monster. Miss Takamura, just leave, get out. I don't want to see you or anybody. Leave me alone. Mas. The thing is no hallucination. I may be depressed, but I never had symptoms like that before. Besides, I have my pills. Come to think of it, I haven't taken my pills yet today. I should go do that. Okay. Stupid pills. I keep taking them, but they don't help at all. I'm done with you. Hello? Oh, Mickey, are you okay? What? You told me there was a problem and you wanted to go home. Did you take care of it? And what was it what is it anyway? If you can tell about it, tell me. Mickey, was it? Are you crying? Mom, help me, please. There's a monster in this house. It's trying to kill me. You're the only one I can ask. Help me, please. Come get me. I want to go home. Let me go home. Ada ketawa sama mamanya kan. Mom, I just knew you were crazy, just like Yuriko, jerked around by stupid delusion. I always thought you were like her, so weak and prone to fantasizing. Of course, you end up crazy too. Mom, don't call me again if that's what you say. I don't want anything to do with crazies. Just do whatever you want. Why don't you hang yourself like she did? Oh my god, you stupid bitch. Dia kayak Sanai tau gak? Mungkin ibunya emang bener-bener Sanai kali. Gue ludahin gitu. She won't believe me. But it's true, I haven't gone crazy. So gue yakin juga sih tantenya nih, Saeki Yuriko, dia merasa bersalah juga karena anaknya itu meninggal dalam guguran gitu. Jadi ya dia ngerasa dikejar monster gitu. Jadi ada penyakit, merasa depresi gitu karena merasa bersalah. Jadi ini benar-benar ini loh, berjalan gitu. Jadi ngerti kan, si Yuriko depresi karena anaknya mati, si Miki depresi karena dia nggak berhasil nyelamatin si tantenya, dan si Shinji juga merasa stres bersalah karena nggak bisa nolongin si Miki gitu. Jadi ya gue udah ngerti kok ceritanya. Kalau lu nggak ngerti ya tadi itu gue jelasin. It's not delusion, there really is a monster. I have nowhere to run to, no one to depend on, but I haven't lost it really. I have to prove it. I figured this out myself. I won't let that thing catch me. Crying? I hear crying. Where? Where is it coming from? Okay. So, gue rasa di tempat yang sama sih. What is this? It can be the shadow. No. I have to escape. I have to run somewhere. Waduh, darah gue sekarat. Oke, gue rasa sih kesini. Seingat gue ya. It's dead end. It's nowhere to hide. No, please stay back. Stay away. Huh? Mickey. Why is my name on him? Why do you always come to tell me everything? I don't care about any child of yours. Sorry, sister, but you fill the role of a mother to me, so I just wanted to let you know. The child seems really lively. It's rather a light bird, so I was anxious, but unlike you, I'm busy woman. Don't come to me about worthless thing. I'm going to work now, so I ask you to leave. Oh, Mickey, you're home. Hi, Mom. Has Auntie come by? Itu maknya? Stupid bitch! If I'm off to my next shift, go out and eat something with Yuriko. Here, take the money. See you later. Stupid bitch! Oh, it's little Mickey. Long time no see. Are you done with school for today? Yeah. Hey, is the baby going to be a girl? We don't know yet, but I get a feeling it will be. So making them lots of stuffed animals. If it is a boy though, maybe he won't want stuffed animals. I don't think so at all. I'm sure Nisha would love something handmade by their mother. Do you think so? Thanks. I know, I shall make a stuffed animal to give you as a gift, Mickey. Oh, but you're in high school now, So maybe you don't want a stuffed animals. Nah, I want one made by you, Auntie. Is that okay? Of course, I'll be sure to make a cute one. Look forward to it. But if Mom found out, I bet she'd get really mad. It's alright, I'll be sure to talk with her. She want to allow me a gift to my lovely niece, I'm sure. Thank you, Auntie. That's right, it's the bear. It was from Auntie to me. I was looking forward to it, but not long after Auntie's child died. And then Auntie. I'm sorry. When you were suffering most, I didn't help you. I was scared of Mother. I'm scared of you going mad. I let you die, Auntie. But I always love you, Auntie. Because you were good at piano. I wanted to imitate you and ask Mom to let me learn. I even become a writer because you love books and told me about so many. I wanted to meet your child and your gift for me. I was going to treasure it. Don't cry. It must have been hard all alone. You must hurt so much. You hate me, don't you? Are you mad that I let you die? With you, Auntie, will go anywhere. I love you, Auntie. Dan ya, setannya itu, monsternya itu adalah tantenya, auntinya. Murah? Istaka murah? Mr. Miura? Oh, thank goodness, you came too. Sorry, I was just so worried. You didn't answer the doorbell, so I come down here. The ambulance will be here soon. I'm so glad you came too. I shook you, but you wouldn't wait. Mr. Kamura, are you crying? I remember something very, very important. Because it was so sad, so painful. I forgot someone important, but I was able to remember. I was a weak child who couldn't do anything, so I couldn't help her, but I remember I loved her all along. I'm very glad for that, so I'll be fine now. Because I remember that even I can love others and have someone who love me. After that day, strange things stopped happening in the house. A psychosomatic doctor at the hospital I was taking to check me and told me they suspect I had schizophrenia. Penyakitnya ini dia, schizophrenia. Gue nggak bisa nyebutnya masalahnya. Schizophrenia atau schizophrenia. At this point, I don't know if it was real or a hallucination. Jadi monsternya itu adalah halusinasi karena dia punya penyakit itu. But now, whichever one it was, I don't really mind. Okay, don't think I'm forgetting anything. Megang boneka Takamura. Mr. Miura, did you need something? I heard you were leaving today, so I came to see you off. You're really going back to your mother's? The situation sounds complicated. Yes, I figured I should go to the hospital often, and there's a doctor near home who's helped treat my depression. I'm sure that hard part is coming up. Just because I remember how I felt about my own doesn't mean my guilt is gone. In fact, maybe it's stronger. I need to clear now my own feelings and face up to the sad and painfully things. That's why I'm going home and getting help. Actually, I happen to have my mother get counseling as well. Her hysteria is getting worse. Will that be alright? You said she was very harsh. I'm sure she yelled at me if I tell her to go to the hospital. But as her daughter, I want to help her. My auntie, mom, we are weak people. Auntie and I hurt herself over it, and mom get aggressive to cover her on our weakness. At this rate, maybe we be headed for the same outcome as auntie. That's what I want to avoid most. So I think I persuade mom and go to the hospital together. She hurts and scary, but I care about her. I see. What is it? Well, I feel lonely to be saying very well, so soon after getting close. Shinji, lu suka sama si Mickey, gue tahu kok. Don't worry, once mom and I are doing better, I'll come back here for sure. Really? Yes, it's the house my dear auntie left me. I love to live here if I could. So I see, I'm glad. I drive you to the station. Not many taxis come out here. Thanks a lot. That will be great. I'll be back soon, auntie. Ada lanjutannya dong, kayak tadi itu bad ending. Di bad ending sebelum itu nggak ada lanjutan kayak gitu. Serius, gue nggak bercanda. Serius. Yang di bad ending tadi itu nggak ada lanjutan Shinji, itu nggak ada. Makanya gue harap di sini ada lanjutannya. Dan ya, menurut gue story-nya cukup bagus. Ini. Dan to be honest, gue pengen coba main game Mad Father Remake ya. Kan sempat gue dengar ada remake, dan gue sempat main Witch's House Remake di original lama, dan sayangnya ekspresi gue bakalan sama, maksudnya nggak berbeda gitu, karena ya gue udah nggak mainin yang remake gitu. Mungkin gue pengen coba main Mad Father yang remake ya, tapi entahlah, kita lihat aja. Mad Father Remake gitu. Karakter. Ini baru. Karakter. Nikita Kamura. Novelist. A gloomy woman with the lethargic air. College graduate. Debut as a literature author, but flopped. And now writes serious romance stories with hardly any romance experience. Fairly well known as an author. Become depressed due to the work worries. Pressure from mom and guilt over auntie's suicide. Schizophrenia was only suspect, no official diagnosis. 2 years after the game, she returned to her own house. Oh, oke. 2 tahun setelah itu, jadi dia kembali lagi. Shinji Miura, architectural designer. A bachelor from the apartment across the street. Middlesome and positive. A little overbearing. Unable to do drifting due to inflamed tendon. He temporarily out on paid leave. It seemed no impediment to everyday life. He captivated by Mickey's strange aura. 2 years after the game, he joyfully reunited with Mickey over return. Oke, itu bagus. Ketemu lagi dengan Mickey, Shinji. Dan ya, Shinji ternyata lebih muda ya, cuma 24 tahun. Dan sedangkan Mickey 25 tahun. Minako Takamura. After losing both parents during school, she gave up on college. Found a job and looked after her little sister. Was always on effort and diligent soul, but the pressure of supporting her sister gradually turned her hysteric, worsening after Mickey birth and her divorce. Following the game, she started seeing a psikiater, susah banget sih banyak, psikiater, thanks to Mickey patient persuasion, and it seemed their relation has improved some. Yuriko Saiki, married at 33, get pregnant at 36, but it was still birth, and her guilt led to mental illness. It worsened after divorce. She started to wander and make odd sounds, and eventually found herself in her home. Was kind and gentle sort of who dearly adored her big sister, who raised her like a parent, also like Mickey and was close with her, playing piano for her and suggesting her books. Okay, so yeah, setidaknya kita tahu di akhir Mickey kembali ya dan ketemu dengan Shinji lagi, ya jadi nggak ngegantung gitu. Oh itu alarm gue. Oke, so ya jadi gue rasa itu ada Paranoiac. Jujur aja ya, storynya masih sama dan gue suka ada tambah-tambahan gitu. Ada beberapa tambahan dan pembaruan dan lain gitu. Cuman masalahnya di kekurangan dari game ini adalah kurang serem, serius. Lebih serem mana yang di game original. Karena mapnya gede, itu lari lu cepet banget, serius. Dan karena lari lu cepet, monsternya juga lari cepet. Dan itu benar-benar membuat lu bikin panik, tau gak? Benar-benar bikin lu panik karena saking cepetnya tuh monster, lu jadi sulit menghindarnya. Jadi karena itu ruangan yang gede dan menghindarnya juga gampang, tapi tetap musuhnya itu susah untuk dihindari gitu. Nah sedangkan ini karena mapnya kecil dan jalannya juga lambat, ini jadi mudah tau gak? Ini jadi mudah dan nggak terasa serem lagi, nggak ngerasa lu panik gitu. Jadi ya gue rasa sih kekurangan itu doang sih. Game ini kurang serem. Lebih sereman yang originalnya, serius. Gue sih itu sampai gue aja sampai panik terus merinding gitu di game originalnya gitu. Tapi ini kurang sih menurut gue. Oke, kalau gitu sampai di sini aja. Kalau bisa like, subscribe, dan sampai jumpa lagi dengan Doreki di video selanjutnya. Goodbye.